YouTube? Mike from Mass here, Mass Aquariums, and I'd like to talk to you guys a little bit about a struggle. You know, can't put too many ball busting videos and my tank looks awesome videos out. You got to do some struggles to reach out to the YouTube community and everybody. And this nano started off great, but I'm having some super troubles with this fucker, and I'm just, you know, you got to put some videos out to show the bad things about aquariums. So, I am having some big time black beard algae. Now, you probably can't see it because I'm doing a huge water change on this beast of an 8-gallon tank. Now, this works perfect with my buddy Glen. Go check him out. I'll post a link down below. He just did a nice video on all types of algae. Now, I've been very lucky to not have any major algae outbreaks in any of my tanks besides your normal brown algae, you know, your diatoms from new setups, or, you know, the occasional green spot here and there that you just can scrape off your glass no problem and it goes away. But this nano has been a real pain in my butt. It has got a huge outbreak of black beard all over the driftwood. I haven't decided if I just want to pull this driftwood out of the tank completely and just discard it, or scrub it up, boil it off, maybe put it back in. But the problem is black beard algae grows because of inconsistent lighting and CO2. Now, this is the only tank out of all my tanks I have, and it's me, Mass Aquariums, slacking big time, that I do not have a timer on the light, nor do I have a solenoid on the CO2. So, I come down in the morning, feed my fish, and this is the only tank I actually have to turn on the light and turn on the CO2. And it doesn't go off until I get home from work, which could be whenever, 8, 10, 12 hours. So, first thing I do when I come home is I go downstairs to my fish room and shut the CO2 and shut the light off. Now, it's very inconsistent, and inconsistent CO2 and lighting is bad news for any tank. Inconsistent lighting, period, is bad news for any tank. But I'm paying the price, and I gotta get my butt to the store and get a timer for this light. So, what I've done right now is I've done a 50+ water change, about to fill it back up. I have sprayed all the algae on the driftwood and the heater with hydrogen peroxide, and I got to get on a better regimen for this tank as far as lighting and CO2. Now, I'd love to show you this tank and say, hey, everything's doing great, but you know what? Nanos are super difficult. It's a lot more difficult than a bigger tank. If your dosing or your CO2, your lighting fluctuates enough, it's not a big space. It's a very small tank, very small water. This tank is only 8 gallons, so you really have to stay on point with nano tanks as far as I'm concerned. And I'm going to treat this for a few days. I'm going to do a water change every couple days, and I'm going to kill the CO2 and kill the lighting for a bit. Hopefully the plants do okay. I mean, my micro sword still is spreading like crazy. This plant has done great, but as far as the black beard algae goes, the only reason why I don't want to take this driftwood out is because I've got some sweet Java moss growing on it. It's been tied down, and now it's spread properly, and I don't really want to just 86 that right off the bat. So I'm going to do my best over the next week or two to water change, spray with hydrogen peroxide, pick off anything I can, but if it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. I'm just going to reset this tank. And to be honest, when you're getting into nanos, it's not, they are pretty. You think, oh, I'll just stick a small tank in the corner, it'll be awesome, but it's really a pain in the ass. Not only to battle the fluctuation, because it's such a small, there's such a small water column and such small, you know, it's a small ecosystem. It's tough to clean. I've ripped the background off this. I just cleaned everything, the glass. It's just a big pain in the ass. So, what am I even talking about? Black beard algae. I'm going to try to get rid of it. I've never had it in any of my tanks, and it is a huge pain in the ass. All my research I've done says that it will quickly take over your tank. So I'm going to do my best. I'm going to shut the CO2 down, shut the lighting down for a bit, water change, spray with hydrogen peroxide, try to control this. If not, this nano will be reset. I'll pull the fish out. I've got a million other tanks I can put these fish in for now, and either ditch this tank completely and put maybe, I don't know, what can fit here? This can rip out, this can rip out. Let me pan back. Maybe a nice 40 breeder planted tank. And yeah, so that's where I'm at. So folks, black beard algae in any aquarium that you're dealing with, you need to have controlled CO2, controlled lighting, on timers, making sure everything is consistent, because once you go inconsistent, your whole tank gets completely screwed up. I will keep you posted. You probably won't see this tank in too many videos until I get this under control, but this is it. Mike from Mass Aquariums. I'm out.